Alright guys, Ricky from Saltwater Addicts. Been a while since we've done any uploads, but we've been absolutely flat out getting the boats, the jet skis and everything ready for the season. In one of the last videos I was gel coating and fiberglassing the boat, doing a few how-tos. And I said I'd come back in a few weeks time and show you how to cut and polish all the roller and brush marks out of the gel coat. So I'll flip the camera around. I've already started. And I thought, oh, crap, I haven't recorded it. So I'll just start from the beginning, show you what we've got to do, what I've done so far, and then we go to how it looks like. So keep tuned. Right, excuse the messy workshop. Tidying up comes last. Right, I'm just going to pan in here so you can see the texture that you get left when you do it with a brush and a roller. Probably could have got it a little bit better than that, but it was one of them rush jobs on my own. I'll go around to the transom now and just show you what I've done so far. Right, as you can see, I've already started sanding, but the other day Lewis and myself done a little test just to see how good it comes up, and that needs a little bit more polishing, but that literally was about 30 seconds worth of sanding and polishing. That's the finish the whole boat is going to get. Well, better than that, to be honest, because that needs a little bit more. But what we used to get there is started off with 120 grit DA pads. I'll go over how to do that in a minute, and then from there went to the 320s. Then from there we used these, I can't even remember what they're called now, but they're basically wet and dry discs. These ones are 1200 grit, and these ones are 600 grit. So obviously you do 600 then 1200. Then we use the G3 cutting compound. What you want to do is when you're sanding, you want to use the 120 grit just to get rid of 90% of the texture. Now I'll put a DA pad on and I'll show you what 90% should look like. Right, this is my little electric DA. It's going to be a bit noisy, so I won't talk over it, but you'll just watch and I'll show you what 90% will look like. Something like that. You can see that I'm getting close now, and the shiny spots are still the low spots. So what I'll do is put the 320 grit on now, and then get that so it's all looking like that. That is the 320 grit. And obviously you go 600, 1200. But literally, if you go much more than that with the 1200, with the 120 grit, you've got a hell of a lot of sanding to get them 120 grit marks out. Whereas if you leave it like that, then get it as smooth as that with a 320, you're almost there. Right, I'll swap over, too bloody hot, getting my words tied up. I'll swap over to the other discs and we go from there. I'll just show you what they look like. Right, 600. Get out, you pig. That's it, exactly the same thing, but nice and fine. So I'll put one on, then show you the next stage. Right, I'll just do a little bit. I don't know how well you'll see it on the camera. Give that a wipe off, 1200, then it's ready for polishing. Right, I've just given it a wipe off with a microfiber. Coming close, you see these low spots that look a different colour? That is because they are still in the 120 or the 320 grit. Obviously they're like little low spots in the bodywork itself. So just give it a wipe off and it shows where you've missed and where you need to go again. So I'll just manually go over these bits, then that's ready. Right, I've now gone over to the polisher with the thick compounding foam on it. Bugger. Helps if you undo it. Oh, Christ, should have left this out in the sun. I'll just do a bit for now, just to show you. It's going to be a bit awkward one-handed, but as you can see, you've got the shine, the dull that's sanded. Let's just get a bit on there first. Oops, sorry, camera disappeared then. This isn't going to be easy filming, so you're just going to have to bear with me. What I might have to do is just do a little bit. Right, let's hold my phone there, see if that works. There you go. It's gone from that to that in literally just a few seconds. I've got to do a lot more yet, and also get a clean cloth in a minute. That will all buff off, and in a minute I'll swap over to a wall head, which cuts a lot faster as well. But yeah, so we've gone basically from that to that to that to that. Hopefully, a couple of hours, we'll be done. Right, there we go. I've spent probably 2 hours, and I've done down one side. Probably go over it again, just to give it a little bit more shine. But for a little fishing boat, that's good enough. I'll just show you the difference between cut and polish and not. There we go. That's the difference, night and day. Look. When you're using the DA pad and you're sanding, try and keep the sander, as flat as possible. Because if you just use the edge of it, you'll find, oh, that sand's nice and quick. But when you look down the reflection, you'll get millions of little ripples. So keep that DA as flat as you can. Well, excuse the mess. I hope you enjoyed the videos. Any questions, just drop them in the comments below. Remember, like and subscribe. And when the boat is outside and fully finished, we'll do a complete walk round and show what we've done.